All right. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to the live stream. Testing 1 2 3 1 2 3. Sound check 1 2 3. Can you guys hear me clearly? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. All right. So let's just get started. Let me just adjust some settings. Here we go. All right. So let me just see this one. What's just going on? Let me just remove these ones. So actually we are just doing some kind of consolidation on our daily time frame. Actually we are just having like a resistance here, at the same time we're just having like a support, and just need to go through from higher time frame to lower time frame to see more better picture. So current H4 actually do not have a upper wick and just continuously pushing to the downside. And yeah, it's interesting actually. So how to join on YouTube live, please? So you just need to like subscribe my channel. Alright, so from H4 I just need to go towards from H4 to H1 to get a more better and clean picture. So you just look at this one. It just created a resistance here. At the same time we're just having like a support, but it's just having like a wicks to the downside. So I just need to go through from H1 to M30 to get a more better pictures. On M30 we just got a very beautiful support here, and at the same time we're just having like a resistance. So look at the previous one. The previous H4 actually do not have upper wick. 1 2 3 4 5 candle continuously just printed in a bullish form, then it just started retracing to a downside. It just created a counter trade setup. Yeah, it's also a opportunity to take a sell. So now just need to wait for some structure to be formed. Look at this M15 time frame. M15 just actually having how much candle just printed? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. It's a 8 1 candle of M15, which is continuously pushing to the downside. Okay, Harman, increase volume. My volume is just fine. You just need to increase your volume, buddy. Okay, so if I can see something, we just like consolidating right now on a higher time frame of H4. Look at this H4 structure. It's just clearly showing consolidation in it, but it's a range of, I would say it's just like a more than 200 pip range. So that's why here we just need to look at lower time frame so we can grab some pips out of it. And also later there will be also FOMC going to be had, so just be patient. If there's just no structure form, don't try to force yourself for the execution. I would say whenever there's just like a news like CPI, FOMC or NFP, whenever there is some kind of news which can be like volatile, so I just never do trade for the whole day. I will let the news to settle its dust, then I just make a plan and then execute with my plan. This is how I just like fight with the news actually. So in this situation, if it just continuously pushing the downside and if it just created some kind of support, I will just not going to be execute with the buys. You know why? Because look at this one. It just come down, then it just bounced to the upside. Now it's just third time it just continuously pushing to the downside. So if it just created even a resistance area near the support, if it just created like a support area near the on the support area actually. So what is the probability? Fourth time again it will fill the range on the left hand side. So here we just need to understand. We just need to wait for some structure to be formed. I would say if it just created a resistance here, like a support here, that will be more beautiful. If it just created a support, we could be continuously pushing upside to fill this range. And at the other way, if it just continuously pushing to the downside, then I will just wait for some structure to create some kind of support. I will just need some kind of resistance to be formed, then I will just take for go for the sells actually. So here is the thing when we just need to wait patiently. Make sense? All right. Okay. So just waiting here. We are having like a resistance here, and at the same time we're just having like a support here. It's such a like a big range, actually, I would say. If you can measure this range, it could be like a more than 200 pip range. Before that, market just moves like what, 270 pip, then it just retrace more than 150 pips. So just waiting. I will just not going to be used like a 50-minute time frame. I'm just going to be used like a 30-minute confirmation, to be honest. I will just stick with a 30-minute time frame. We'll see. If a 50-minute just like showing me a very strong volume in it, then we'll see if I can give my trade a chance with a confirmation of 50-minute. Rather, I will just stick with a 30-minute time frame. As you said, there was a counter trade on the top. Could you explain? So counter trade setup, you can see the candle just closed below the support area, or below the resistance area here. Let me drawing this for you. So if you just wanted to go for an impulse entry as a sell, you can see this candle just rejected with a long rejection wick, close with a small body. It's a rejection wick setup. So you can see it's like exhaustion candle as well. So the next candle create a wick, break the low, you have a clean traffic on the left hand side. It's a impulse entry you can go with. And the more perfect entry, I would say, when this candle just close below the previous candle low, it's become now a confirmation candle. Next candle create a wick, broke the low, clean traffic on the left hand side. So you can give your trade a chance here. Counter trade setup actually means the candle just created a resistance, then it just created a support, then it just broke the support. And if the first candle broke the low of the previous candle and closed below the previous candle, that also will be considered as a counter trade setup. Make sense? Okay, कैसर भाई आवाज़ का वॉल्यूम भी ज़रा ओके सर आई हैव वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन इफ़ वी हैव टू टेक काउंटर trend trade, we should wait for M30 to close in our direction on or M15. It's all depend on the volume and the size of the candle what you're just facing at the moment actually. Could we have taken sell after that one bearish candle? This yeah, this is I already explained it. Okay, I have very important question. If we have to take counter trade, okay, I just already answered that question. When how you can go with the counter trade setup? Counter trade setup is something like this. Let me just show you. So suppose that you are just in a bullish trend, market just continuously printing bullish candles. If you just wanted to take a sell, it should have to be create a support, and then the next candle create a wick and break the support and close below the support. This is called your counter trade setup in a simple way. You cannot take sells only if market just continuously moving in one direction and then it just create one bearish candle and you just said to yourself that it just already moved a lot, now it's just have to be retraced and you just took a sell. There's a very high probability you will just get hit by the SL. Counter trade setup is having like a proper structure with it, and in the same way, if the first candle close below the previous candle low, it's also the same setup as a counter trade setup which also appeared here. Look at this one. It's the same entry, same execution, just a change of phase actually only. Make sense? Clear? All right. So, okay. Great explanation. Waiting game time. Exactly. We just need to be wait here. Look at this one. It just bounce one, bounce two. It's a bounce three, which is just going to be phase now. I just need to wait for some structure to be formed. Before that, I just can't take any buys or sell. There's just nothing going on. Look at this one, continuously pushing to the upside on M15 and continuously coming to the downside as well. So just need to wait. Just need to wait. There's just like 40 minutes left for the for the opening of London as well. So just need to wait. As you said, there was a counter trade on the top. Could you explain? Yeah, just already explained that. So Devesh, actually send us a chart. Let me just see this one. Okay, so the wish, you just took a cell here. Yeah, it's just such a like a very beautiful cell. You just took here. Look at this one. This candle just closed below the support area, give you the confirmation candle. Previous candle just rejected with a long rejection wick, closed with a small bullish candle, clearly showing it just drop the volume. Then next candle give you the confirmation, and on the candle just create a wick, break the low here. You just execute it. Very, very, very beautiful trade, I would say. Really nicely done. Okay, the market is ranging. No, the market is creating higher low, something like this. So in this scenario, we could take sell after second bearish candle wick up, respect it, and break lows low. Exactly, you can take sell here. Very beautiful. You can see that this candle just dropped the volume. Next candle close below the support area. Close below the previous candle low. Actually, sorry. So makes sense. Definitely makes sense. It's just become your confirmation candle. Clean traffic on the left hand side. It just completely created a structure here. Okay. Casaby waiting for support to form. Let's see. But the bearish candle didn't have upper wick. Which bearish candle do not have upper wick? This one. But sometimes you just depend on the volume. It's just having little to no wick, but sometimes you just depend on the volume and structure. And as I just told you that sometimes we just go with the dynamic risk by depending on the structure we're just facing there. So we just never wait for the candle to break below or break the high of the previous candle. Bounce 1, bounce 2, bounce 3. What is it means? Bounce 1, bounce 2, and bounce 3. This is something bounce 1, this is bounce 2, this is the bounce 3. So what is the probability if it just come down, create a support, it will again bounce 4, going to be get like bounce 4, less probability. So what I will do, if it just create a support, I will let it go. I will wait for the candle to create some kind of resistance. If it just give me some kind of confirmation candle, I will give my trade a chance to continuously pushing to a downside. This is what I was explaining about bounce 1, bounce 2, bounce 3. Okay, was waiting for this live stream. You need to answer yesterday question for impulse entry. For impulse entry, what was the question actually? Just need to remind me. Oh, the best impulse entry. I just remember now. I was just going to tell you the best impulse entries. So two entries actually which just having like a higher probability setups. Number one, I would say it's also called Raja Bro signature trade. So suppose that you're just sitting with a bullish trend, and then you just saw that a candle just rejected with a long rejection and closed with a small body, somehow like this, and then next candle create a wick and break above the high. This is the best impulse entry scenario and having higher probability setup. So in this situation, if the candle create a wick break above the high of the previous candle, your stop loss should be below the current candle. Because if it just break above the high, there is no business of this current candle to come down and break its own low. If it come down and break its own low, there is a probability then it will continuously pushing to a downside. So you can place your stop loss here and can be executed somewhere. It's just like having a higher probability impulse entry setup. This is the number one impulse entry setup. And the second one actually, if you are just sitting on this on right on the resistance or support which connected with all time frames, like there's a the resistance and the support connected with h4 daily, m30, h1. It just like connect some support and resistance actually connected with all time frames, and right on that place it's the opening of some session, like it's the opening of London, and it's a opening of NY, something like this. So with the opening of session, if it just broke above or broke below the support, broke above the resistance, by breaking above all time frames together, there's a probability also you can grab few chunks there by depending on the volume. That impulse entry also work in a very fine way. Make sense? I hope so you understood. So these both entries are very valid actually. Okay, was waiting. Okay, what does impulse entry work the best, and when should we took for this opportunities? Just come with experience. How many years need you before become profitable trader? I just like it. Just like took my 9 months while I was just struggling with the forex, and after that I was just continuously making money. Okay, so favorite setup for impulse. Yeah, Jeet, the first setup I just told you that was a favorite impulse entry actually. Okay, Nehas Khan just send us a chart, and yeah, beautiful impulse entry. And if you just look at you just looking at the H1, if you just look at M30, it will just give you the same confirmation which I just already told you. Let me just show you. If you just look at this H1 here, you where you just executed, but if you just look at M30, look at this one. The previous candle just do not have a upper wick. See this one? The previous candle actually do not have upper wick. Then there is no business of this candle to create to break and close above the previous candle high. So it's again break and close above the previous candle high. Now buyers are become heavier on the sellers. So very high probability now you have a clean traffic on the left hand side, tradable range. You can give your trade a chance by placing your stop loss somewhere here. So very beautiful trade as well. So just waiting. I'm just waiting. There's just like 7 minutes left for the candle to close. If this 30-minute candle just close in a bullish form, there's a chance I will give my trade that it will retest the high. But I will just wait for the candle to close, to be honest. I will just wait for the candle to close. I'm just not going as an impulse entry. I need a candle to give me some kind of confirmation, like a strong confirmation. For that, I'm just not going to be use a 50-minute time frame. I will wait for 30-minute candle to be closed in my favor. There is just like 7 minutes left for the candle to close, and also there is just like 7 minutes left for the opening of London as well. Okay, I'm still working become profitable 3 years. So you are just in this industry, Mr. Mikhail, from 3 years. Still you just like struggling with it. I would say just get a proper mentorship or proper education, so you will be just get out from this losing years. Yeah, that makes sense. So actually profitability, I would say it's just different from person to person. Some people can learn the things within 1 month, someone can take it in 3 months, someone can take it like in 6 months, someone can take it in 1 year. So it's all dependent on your mental condition or your mental health, how quickly you just understand the concepts actually. So it doesn't matter if someone just coming late or someone just like grab it at early stages. So it's all vary person to person. So just relax. Doesn't matter if you just spend like 3 years, your 1 month profit can be recovered your 3 years once you just get your edge actually. Okay, the MFU best for become profitable. Yeah, exactly. Ali Akbar join his course. Wonderful mentorship. Thank you so much. Made 10% today on buy trade. Wow. Tejasvi, you just made like 10%. You should have to be close the chart. Don't even like attend my stream. Just enjoy your whole day. Should I go for a second trade if I get chance or close my day? I just already answered this one. Just don't even need to look at the chart. Kaisar bhai, how much is your course and duration of course? You just need to send me message on my Instagram for the details. Does the US news impact on market for being consolidation? Yeah, definitely. Mostly what I just saw with my experience, whenever there is just like a high volatile news coming in, market start doing consolidation. 80%, 70% start doing consolidation before that. I buy SRC, but my problem is emotions, not technical. So then just control it. If you just knew that what is the issue you are just facing with yourself, just work on it. It's a very beautiful thing. Just you just knew that you do not have a control on your emotion, then start practicing on it. Just continuously start fighting it with it. Just fight it in a daily routine, Just continuously do fighting with it, so one day you will just get on it or overcome on this problem. Okay. Okay. भाई कोई ऐसा दिन भी बता दे भाई आता है आपको सेटअप ना मिले. Yes, there is just lot of days we just face, like when we just never get any kind of setup there, then we just need to close the chart. We just don't need to. This is the most important thing if you just wanted to become profitable. If there's just nothing printed on the chart what your eyes actually wanted to see, then just don't force yourself for the trade. That is the day when you just need to control yourself. You just need to be patient. So that is the only day which will make you profitable actually, because you just control yourself. Okay, what's the next trade plan? We just need to wait for some structure to be formed. Just waiting for the structure to be formed. 30 minutes still open, 50 minutes still open. There's just like 3 minutes left for the candle to close, and I'm just looking at the size of the candle, how it's just going to be closed. We're still having like a 50 pip range to the downside. We are just going to be create a support here, I think so. Yeah, we're just going to be create a support here. Just waiting. Let's see how this 30-minute candle is going to be closed. If I just want to take a buy, I just need this candle should be closed with a healthy body. If it just close in the shape of this with a small body, then I'm just not going to take any buys. Then I will just wait for the candle to create a wick, break the low to grab few pips here. Just waiting. Okay, on your live stream I learn a lot, help in avoiding bad trades. That is the best thing. इसलिए चार्ज बंद करके लाइव देखने का है अब. Yes, that's great decision you just took, and thank you so much for the compliment. Is this upper wick not too big? This one? We're just waiting right now. Just 1 minute left for the candle to close. Just wait and watch. We just like creating a support area on a 50-minute time frame. So if the next candle create a wick, broke the low, we still have a range of 57 50 pips. So can we grab like 20 25 pips out of it? So also there's just like FOMC later, so I just do not want to hold on to my trade actually. So let's see. Major support and resistance, I think market is trading inside. Yeah, we're just doing consolidation on a higher time frame. We are just doing consolidation on a higher time frame. Look at this one. If it just break its own low, there's a probability it will go for the wick fill on H4. H1 just closed. Okay, M30 closed with a small bearish candle. M15 just rejected with a long rejection wick, close with the same size of the previous candle. Now what I just need to do, I just need to wait here to see if the candle just close below the support area for to continuation pushing to the downside. And in the second opinion, the same thing, look at this one, this structure, and look like this structure. If I just want to take a buy, I'm just not going to be take a buy here or somewhere here. What I just wanted to see for the buys, I just wanted to see a 30-minute candle should have create a wick and should have to be closed in my direction, and then with the next candle create a wick, break above the high. This is the situation when I just give my trade a chance for the buys. All right, and for sells you can clearly look at this one. If the 50-minute candle just broke below this area or close below the support area, there's a very high probability will be continuously pushing to the downside. So it's the opening of London as well. So let's see. Just need to wait. Okay, if I just going to be execute here, stop loss would be like 35 pips. So if you're just getting like a bigger stop loss, You can like load the load size actually. So just waiting. I'm just waiting. Okay, major support and resistance. I think market is okay. We just send us a chart actually. What he's just saying. They just be buddy. What is this? So you're just showing us the ranging area. Yeah, it's actually ranging on a higher time frame as well, but it's a range of like more than 250 pips. So we can easily grab like 10-20 pips out of it. So just realistic with the things when there's just like a more tradable range available, like it's like a 100 pip range, so you can easily grab like a 40-50 pip. If there's just like a 50 pip range, you can easily grab like 15 to 20 pips. So yeah, just be realistic with the things. Okay, so let's just come back to YouTube chat. Okay, would you go for sales on M15 for impulse entry? I will just wait. I'm just waiting right now. Might be I will just wait for the 1 15-minute candle to create a wick and break and close below the support area, so I can give my trade a chance for the sales actually. So let's see how this candle just reacted. Right now we just enter into London Open. So if this candle just created a wick, break the low with the volume, by depending on the volume I could give my trade a chance. Stop loss would be above the current candle, and as I'm just getting like a bigger stop loss, so I will just lower the lot size. Impulse entries actually are very risky. It's mostly a risky one, but you just need to get experience with it. Once you just get proper grip on these impulse entry, you will make bunch of money. Okay, if current okay high, if current 50-minute break it on high is possible for buys. No, no way. I just already explained it. If you just wanted to take a buy, what you just need to do here. Okay, just need to do something actually. So now just need some kind of confirmation. Might be we are just going to be start a consolidation, and then after the consolidation, if you just go to any kind of breakout structure, so I will just see if I can give my trade a chance. Before that, I just need to wait. Just wait and watch and wait for your turn. Don't go for the market, let it come to you. What strategy you use, brother? I actually use SRC, Smart Raja Concept strategy, price action. That's it. Simple. Spot resistance, read the candles, never ever use any kind of indicators. Just use our eyes to understand the structures. बहुत हमें स्ट्रॉन्ग सपोर्ट एंड रेजिस्टेंस कौन से टाइम फ्रेम में देखनी चाहिए? Yeah, just like look at M30 and H1, and just look for the direction and then just execute. If the next 50-minute close as a volume bullish candle, do you trade? We'll see how the candle is going to be closed. Okay, can we take impulse entry on 15 when candle breaks support? We'll see. Right now, just not showing volume in it. We'll see if it just. I would say it would be better if we just wait for the 50-minute candle to create a wick. If I just wanted to go for the sells, I just wanted to see a candle should be closed like this. So the next candle create a wick, break the low. We are going to be face clean traffic on the left hand side, tradable range, volume time, perfect structure, so high probability. Before that we just need to wait. Okay, do you know ICT? No, I just don't know anything about ICT, so it's just coming down now. Should I go for impulse entry? Let me just see this one. This candle just closed with a small body. M15. Hmm. Here I just need to take a decision that should I go with the impulse entry by using a 50-minute time frame, or should I wait for the 50-minute candle to break and close below the support as a confirmation candle. So as I knew that there is like later we are just going to be hit like FOMC. So depending on the 50-minute time frame, I don't think so it would be a better idea to go as an impulse entry. What I would like to see, I just wanted to see this current M15 candle should break the low or should close below the support area. Then I can give my trade a chance. That will be more better, I think so. Yeah. So just waiting here. I would like to see this 50-minute candle as a confirmation. This impulse actually makes sense, but why I'm just like having gut feeling that might be if I just executed somewhere here, it could be rejected and come back into the range. So in this situation where 30 minutes just close with a small bearish candle, see this one just showing that it just dropped the volume. M15 is just doing consolidation. So if I just wanted to use M15 time frame, I would like to see the 150-minute candle should have to be close below the support. So then I can give my trade a chance, to be honest. So I just need at least a 50-minute time frame should be closed in my favor. I will wait for this 50-minute candle to be closed. That would be a great idea. So just waiting, no rush. Don't rush the process. Just relax, chill. Doesn't matter if you just miss the move. If you're just not comfortable with some structure, don't try to force yourself for the execution. Just see that what makes you comfortable, then just execute with that. Why not impulse sell on the break of bullish candle low in 50 minute? Because 50 minute actually having a less probability, like a lower confirmation candle than the 30-minute time frame. So that's why I just not going to be take like impulse entry by depending on the 50-minute time frame. If I just wanted to go with the 50-minute time frame, I just would like to see this 50-minute candle should have to be close below the support. That makes sense to me. As I'm planning to buy SRC, can I use this strategy on prop firm account? Definitely, you can use this strategy anywhere in this world. To be honest, in the forex space, you can use it anywhere. Look at the rejection. Wow! See the decision I just took there. Having gut feeling that might be it will just never going to the downside. If I just wanted to take a sell, I just wanted to see this candle should have to be close below the support. Let me just see this M30. 30 minutes just rejecting. So it's very important to wait for the candle to close in the both ways. Where would be the stop loss for sells? Let's see. We're just not going to be like getting any sells right now. It's just rejected from the support area. So no sells right now, buddy. Just see. Let's just wait more. We'll see what the structure we're just going to be faced there. So by depending on the structure, we will decide what risk I'm just going to be take there and what stop loss I should be choose there, the best stop loss. Okay, Kaisar bhai, I think impulse entry is good if candle breaks support. It just didn't broke the support, buddy. Hanan, it just did not broke the support. See this is just rejected. I was just that's why I just not comfortable with the impulse entry by using a 50-minute time frame. Okay, we may get entry after this 30-minute close. Yeah, definitely there's a probability. Might be this 30-minute candle just closed above the previous candle high or somewhere here. So with the next candle create a weak break above the high as I just already explained on the chart. What I just wanted to see for the buys. I just already explained it. Okay, look at the way it's just doing consolidation right now. Bro, for sells, what about the support on the 4 hour? 4 hour. We have a wick. Don't like get into some kind of overthinking. Just you are just going to be face this wick on the left hand side. Don't worry about what just happened here. Just look at the current position you're just facing on the left hand side. So this wick actually having wick fill structure, and also it's just having like a clean traffic on 15-minute time frame, 30-minute time frame, and as well it's just having like a clean traffic on 15-minute time frame. See this one. So yeah, just waiting. Bro, 30-minute is more reliable than 15-minute. Yes, exactly. GK, you are saying 100% perfectly that 15-minute is having less probability than 30-minute. Why don't use XNS broker? Very good RAS spread account 0.03. XNS broker, what I have experience with XNS in my first year actually, but I would just tell you that I can I can say it very easily. It's a B book broker. While you are just going to be execute on some trade, if there's just like a volume, it would slip your normal market execution. It will slip your stop losses. It will never let you to take profit properly. So I'm just against this, to be honest. Even I was just using like XNS. So I just leave them. Then they just send me, then they just send me a lot of gifts. Look at this one, to come back on their platform, but I just leave them. I just understand I was just having like a screenshot what they were just doing there. They just like manipulating the people, like they just hello, I think so my mic just hello, testing, voice test, can you guys hear me? Okay, so I was just telling you that then they just start sending me the gifts that come back and give them again a chance. There's another account they just offer me to do trade on that. I was just having like account of $45,000, but I just leave that broker quickly. I just take a decision that after joining Raja Banks, then I just understand what is the importance of low spread, like zero latency, how you can make money by using good brokerage, actually a book or b book broker. So yeah, just leave that. In simple word, I'm just not going more deeper in it, but I just leave it. Okay, look at this 50-minute time frame and just close within the range. Now we're just having like a consolidation. So again, what I just need to see, I just need a candle should be close below the support area, and at the same time I just wanted to see a candle should be close above the resistance area. Now you can see easily that we are having at the same time resistance on a 50-minute time frame. Here we're just having like a resistance. See this one. So if a candle just close above the resistance area, that would be a confirmation candle on the M30 as well. Let me just readjust the zones. All right, so if a 50-minute candle, the current 50-minute candle, if this current 50-minute candle create a wick and close somehow like this, and then if the next candle create a wick break above the high, this is the situation when I can give my trade a chance. All right, and if the 50-minute candle just close in this shape, then you will see the 50-minute will be look like this. The 50-minute will be look like this. It will be look like this as a confirmation candle. See that? So this is the way, this is the place when I just make the combination between the 50-minute and 30-minute for the confirmation. And also I just knew that the previous H4 actually do not have a upper wick as well, but I just need some confirmation. This H4 actually have little to no wick on the upside, but if I just wanted to take a buy, I just need like a confirmation on lower time frame, because lower time frame will give us the confirmation that what can be happen on the higher time frame. Make sense? Yeah. Okay. So Lucas, so ATM, this new small resistance, what HV form is valid one. So this one I just already like taking a resistance, and you just need to understand. Once you just once a green candle like close beside a red candle, you just go to your support. Once a red candle close beside a green candle, you just go to your resistance. Doesn't matter what is the size of the candle. Just keep your things in a simple way. We just created a support, we just created a resistance now. So if you just wanted to take a buy or take a sell, this candle should have to be close above the resistance, or the candle should have to be close below the support. Now we just need a breakout structure. Make sense? Just need to wait. Is it important to look on higher time frames, and why? When we are more interested in session trend, why to look on higher time frame? Higher time frame, I'm just looking what I'm just looking at H4, H1, M30, and M15, and I'm just using like 50-minute, 30-minute as a confirmation what could be happen on a higher time frame. So on a 30-minute we are just having like a clean traffic on the left hand side as well. On a 30-minute to the, if we will just break and close below the support area, we also have having a clean traffic on the left hand side as well on a lower time frame. But on a higher time frame H4, you can see it's just like doing consolidation. So if you're just looking at the higher time frame right now, you're just not going to be take any trade, because it's just clearly showing like a consolidation. But this consolidation is like more than 250 pips. This consolidation is just like more than 250 pips. So lower time frame will give us some chunks easily. All right, is it clear now, Mr. Evelina, Miss Evelina, or Mr. Evelina, whatever it is? Okay, do you use different load sizes depending on impulse or confirmation candle? Yeah, I just use like a different load sizes by depending on the risk I'm taking there, the structure I'm just facing there. So depending on the structures, depending on the stop loss I'm just getting there, so I just like readjust my load sizes actually. 50k FTM account, how much load size you just should use actually? Just go with like one load, I would say. Yeah, one load or 1.5 load. Just take like 1% risk on funded account. If you just like using any funded account, if you are using like 2% risk on your real account, and now you are just on a funded account, I would say that go with 1% risk. And once this funded account become like a real account, then again load the load sizes more when what you are just using while passing the phases. Just load it more, so you will just never lose that account. Okay, suppose that like you are just using like one load while passing the phases. Once you just pass all phases, then just use like 0.25 or 0.50 load size. In which year you joined SRC? I'm been in this industry from 4 years, and I would say continuously from 4 years I only stick with SRC. I just never jump from one strategy to another strategy actually. So just stick only one strategy, and it's been like 4 years continuously working with it, and it's totally fine with me. I just like making money with it. I'm just glad like I used to stick with it. How to become profitable at trying 4 years, 500 account loss. Oh, it's been like 4 years. You are just fighting with this. So just get proper education, I would say. So your path should be right actually. You should have to be understand that the information you're just collecting, the source you are just using, is this the valid source you are using? Are you yeah, are you on the right path? Because if you just like doing hard work but you just choose a wrong path, then that hard work just useless for and for you actually. So you just need to use the common sense that what makes sense and what doesn't make sense. Okay, volume is too low. Yeah, just waiting right now, just consolidating. I'm just waiting. There's just like now I would say 7 minutes left for the candle to close. Still I'm just waiting for this 50-minute candle. If this candle just close below the support area, so I would see if I can give my trade a chance. Sir, I will take your leave. Feeling so sleepy, can't keep my eyes open. Thank you so much. Same, thank you so much. Take a rest and enjoy your sleep actually. So we just pushing to the downside. There is just like 6 minutes left for the candle to close. Let me just look at M30. M30 pushing to the downside. M15. M15 broke the low of the previous 15-minute candle. Still I will just stick with my plan actually. My plan is to wait for the candle to close below the support area if I just wanted to take a sell. So there's just like 7 minutes left for the candle to close, and I would like to see a candle should be closed below the support to give my trade a chance. So I'm just waiting, just waiting. Okay, 6 minutes left for the candle to close, and look at the way how it's just rejecting from the resistance area and continuously pushing to the downside. I just need to wait, just have to be patient, should have to be wait for this candle to close in my direction. But I just do not want to miss it actually. There is still like 6 minutes left for the candle to close. Definitely, as there's just like few minutes left for the candle to close, we just have to wait for the candle to close in our direction. That would be a good idea. Sir, can we deposit and withdraw into Indian markets from Pakistan? Definitely, you can do it. Do you have any experience on black bull markets or blueberry markets? These both broke or no? I just do not have any experience with them actually, to be honest. Blueberry, I think so. I remember like 2 years or 1.5 years before, I just used it as a like on a funded account. I think so. Yeah, but yeah, after getting like a Dominion funding, I will never recommend any other pro firm because that is the only pro firm which is providing like a same spread as they just providing on their real accounts, and no other account, I to be honest, like providing the same spreads. No other pro firm in this industry. That's the most important thing. And someone, if someone just like a good scalper, they will understand what is the importance of like having a low spread and zero latency. So we're just breaking the low. There's just like 4 minutes left for the candle to close. I do not want it to miss this train, but I just need to stick with my rules, and my rules are telling me that wait for the candle to close. And yeah, it's very difficult right now. It's a very beautiful impulse entry, could be a very beautiful impulse entry, But as we can see that there is just like 3 minutes left for the candle to close. What we can do? We just can't do anything. Just need to wait for this 50-minute candle to close in our direction. That would be better. That is the only thing I can do. I just need to look at it. Now what I just wanted to see, I just wanted to see this candle should have to be close nearby the spot where it's just standing. Then the next candle create a wick, broke the low, so I can give my trade a chance. But if this current candle, if it just close far away from the support area, then I just need to accept that I have just missed the move in the last 2-3 minutes. So then I will just not going to give my trade a chance, because it just filled already half of the range of the on the left hand side, and execution somewhere here doesn't make sense as it just already moved a lot. Look at this one, it just moved in last 2 minutes. Still I'm just waiting, still it's just in our range, but if it just close far away, then it could be a missed move. Just waiting. It always does like this for me. What what would be the stop loss now? So if the next candle creator we break the low, stop loss within the range actually like 24-25 pips. That makes sense. 2 minutes left for the candle to close. 2 minutes left for the candle to close, and I just wanted this candle to stop here. Just stop here. Don't go further down. If I just wanted to, okay, now it's a late entry. Yeah, now I'm just not comfortable with this one. It just already moved like 20 pips. We are having like a 50 pip range on the left hand side. It almost fill half of the range, so not interested anymore. Okay, the current volume and trade chance. Okay, how about to enter low and look to TP on the next support? It could be a forcefully thing, Lucas buddy. We were just having like a range of 50 pips or 60 pips. It just already move or fill like a 25-30 pip range. So it's a middle of the range, I would say. Even if it just went in your favor, you could be lucky one. But it's just not a place where I can say that it's a very best place for the execution. In this situation, I would say that I just need to understand we have just missed the move. That's all I can do. But dynamic risk, what do you think about dynamic risk? Hmm. But still, just wait. Few seconds left for the candle to close, and candle just about to close. It just closed now below the support area. Next candle create a wick, break the low. Hmm. Still it's just having interested. Yeah, I just wanted this candle should be close nearby the support. It could be a late entry for me, to be honest. If I just force myself here, there will be a probability I can lose my trade. So can't do anything. I just can't do anything. Is it okay to use fixed lot size? Yes, you can use a fixed lot size as well. Okay, juice पे ला दो मौसमी का. Wow. What are you planning to do now? Just waiting. Just waiting. Sir, share your templates so you can take a screenshot. All right. Bro, I'm say you impulse entry is good if we break support. Actually, impulse entry makes sense, but there was just like 3 minutes left for the candle to close. So does it make sense to take a sell when there's just like 3 minutes left for the candle to close? You just can't do anything about it. And here, if I just execute it, it just broke the low in the first 1 to 2 minutes, and it just closed far away from the support area as well. Already fill half of the range on the left hand side, so that's why I was just not, now I'm just not comfortable with the cells. What I just wanted to see for the cells, I just wanted to see a candle should have to be create a wick and close nearby the support. So the next candle create a wick, break the low, so I can place my stop loss within the range. It could give me a better stop loss, and we have a clean traffic on the left hand side as well. See this one. This is what I was just expecting, and where I just wanted to execute. But here it just already moved, fill half of the range. So yeah. So look at the way how it's just rejecting right now. H1 strong support area. You know what? It just retraced. If it just broke its opening price now, what would have you done if previous first 50-minute candle closed near the support? Would you still wait for 30 minutes to close? No, then I will just execute on that one. Definitely. Support forming on 30 minutes, but on H4 hour it's breaking support. Please check 4 hour. It's on a 4 hour. Which support you are just talking about is just breaking the support? Where is the support on the 4 hour? This one you're just talking about. It's a wick is just going to be face on the left hand side. This one. Why are you just looking at this one? Why are you just going too far? It's like one, two, three, four. You're just looking for the support which just created like 2 days or 1 day before actually. You're just having this wick on the left hand side. You are just like, if you just go through from higher time frame to lower time frame, you will see this is the clean traffic you are having on the left hand side. See this one? Wow, look at the rejection now. I was just not comfortable with the cells, and look at the rejection now. So look at this one. If I just executed somewhere here, my stop loss was here, and it's just now nearby my stop loss. See, see this one. That's why I just never executed, because it just fill half of the range. Look at this one. Definitely it just, look at this one, it just hit my stop loss now. See, this is how you can use education in your favor and secure your money. Like, it just already moved a lot and fill half of the range on the left hand side. I just never executed because was not comfortable. Look at the way how it's just reacting right now. See this one? Yeah, if someone just in a trade, definitely they are just in a drawdown, and definitely they will hit by the SL 30 pip against them. Okay, so when you take entries early into a candle, you use a bit more of a conservative stop loss, like in the range of below previous candle instead of current. It's all actually depending on the size of the candle. Sometimes I can just place my stop loss above the previous candle. Sometimes I just place the stop loss like uh, 50% of the previous candle. Sometimes I can place my stop loss above the current candle. It's depend on the structure I'm just facing there. It's all depend on the structure. Your prediction to be cautious was 100% right, exactly, Lucas, because we just learned this thing with the proper education. So that's why I just never give my trade a chance here. Was not comfortable, as I just explained you. If you like, if you are like at a better execution, that just not only connected with your good profit, that also connected with your good risk management as well. Because better execution will give you the chance with the best risk management as well. But if you just like taking late entries, your execution like you just execute on some trade but it's like a late entry, so might be your risk which you just took there, higher probability it can take you as well. Okay. Thanks for cooling my entry. Just wait for structure on M30 exactly. Okay, sir, how you know that it gonna don't go in my favor? I just let explain that it just fill half of the range on the left hand side. We were just having like a 50 pip range, so it just already fill half of the range here. So less probability. Less probability it will continuously pushing down. Look at this one, how it just like pushing to the upside. So now what happened? Wow. If we just break above the high, we're just going to be we are just going for a bullish momentum actually. Just need to see if there is any kind of news appear, so we can take the chance of that news. Let me just see this one. Iran nuclear JFSM, okay, situation Iranian nuclear. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. But you know what? If this 50-minute candle just close above the resistance area, there is a very beautiful buy is going to be happen. Just waiting. Just waiting. Waiting. If it just broke above this old rejection on the left hand side, it could be a very beautiful buy. But just need to wait. Just need to wait for the confirmation. What do you use to find news on the wars? It's just like a forest factory, or I just like follow Twitter of my like Mr. Trump or other sources like Bloomberg News Channel, something like this. Okay. Kasabhai, if candle break and close above resistance screen range, so it is valid trade exactly. If this current candle which just clearly showing volume in it, which just broke the low, now just breaking above the high, and if this candle just close above this all rejection or break above this all rejection, there's a probability it will continuously pushing upside. Very high probability. I'm just waiting. The way it just showing volume, if it just broke above this rejection, I could give my trade a chance here by depending on the volume now. Just waiting. Yeah, this is something I like to see. Okay, it's just calling me now. Just waiting. Can I see this one? Okay. Okay. So just breaking above the rejections on the left hand side. Just waiting. Okay, here I'm just giving my trade a chance, placing stop loss within the range. Now there is no business of this candle to come back into the range. Let's just see it will work out or not, or if I just hit by the lows, I will just close the chart and we'll see the market after the FOMC. And why I just executed here, 30-minute broke above the high of the previous 30-minute, M15 broke all the rejection on the left hand side. Now I just wanted this candle to continuously pushing to the upside by depending on the volume. If it just come back into the range, this trade will become invalid. All right, so let's see. Let's see if it worked out in our favor. Just need to wait here. Okay, wow, it just stopped now. Why it just stopped now? If it's just showing me the volume, it should be continuously pushing upside. Yes, it should be. At the same time, if it just come back into the range, I just need to close 50% position. Why is gold not flying with war? It just already flew actually with the war. Now just calm down. We just need new, like a strong tweet by the Trump for the gold actually. Okay, gold, give me some push. Come on, come on, you can do this. Just give me a push now. You just broke all the rejection on the left hand side. I just give a trade a chance by looking at the size of the candle, the way it just rejected, the way it just broke all the rejection on the left hand side. Now I just want this candle to continuously pushing to the upside. There's just like 3 minutes left for the candle to close. I think so. In this 3 minute, it will just give us the direction. If in this 3 minute it just come back into the range and close within the range, this trade will become invalid. So need to manage the risk there. I just need this candle to continuously pushing to the upside, to be honest. So it's an impulse entry. That's why I just lower the load size. I just want it to continuously pushing upside. Yes. Let's see. 2 minutes left. These 2 minutes are very important. In this 2 minute, it should have to be close above the resistance area. These 2 minutes are very important. Let me just see on M5. M5 is just like this. All right. M15. Wow. It's just struggling right now with this area. So there is just like 2 minutes left for the candle to close. The way it just rejected, the way it just continuously pushing upside, but depending on the volume, I'm expecting it to continuously pushing upside to give me some pips. 20-30 pips would be more than enough for me. Just 1 minute left for the 50-minute candle to close. Just waiting. Just waiting. I will wait for 50-minute candle to close. Definitely that will be a very good idea. Wouldn't it be better to wait for the early close and take early? If you just wait for the early close, might be you will just miss the whole move. So I just do not wanted to miss this move. So that's why I just executed as impulse entry. If it just broke above this whole rejection, then it should be continuously pushing upside. The last minute there's just like few seconds left for the candle to close, and I just wanted this candle should have to be close above the resistance area. Then next candle create a big break above the high. It will continuously pushing to the upside. This is what I'm just expecting from this candle now. So see, it's right now just standing there and struggling with the rejections on the left hand side. It's just going to be closed, and now the 50-minute just closed, and now this candle should have to be create a weak break above the high for the continuation pushing upside. Now we just go to confirmation candle as well on 50-minute time frame. 30 minutes still open. All I just need here, I just need this candle should have to be break above the previous candle high. Yeah, this is something very important right now. This is something very important right now. Yeah. So let's see. This is very important right now. Just waiting. It's very important for the current candle to break above the high. If someone just not in a trade, then wait for the candle to break above the high of the previous candle. Okay, just waiting. I'm just waiting now. Okay, it's breaking above the high. Okay, just broke above the high. Now there is a very high probability it will continuously pushing upside. Let's see. Let's see. Now I just want this candle to continuously pushing to the upside. Can I grab like 20 pips, 15, 20 pips? These are two rejection on the left hand side are very dangerous actually. Just wanted it to continuously pushing to the upside. Just wanted it to continuously pushing to the upside. By depending on the volume, we just got our confirmation candle. Now there is no business of this current candle to come back into the range. If it just come back to the range, then I just need to manage the risk there. Right now I just want this candle to continuously pushing upside. Thank you, Kasabhai. You saved me from the loss. Wow, that's great actually. Why is gold not flying with the war? I just already explained. I will wait for 50-minute candle to close. You just got your 50-minute candle. Now the next candle create a weak break above the high. Let's see how it just like worked out. We just work with the probability. Probability that the things just printed there. We just got the confirmation candle. Next candle create a weak break above the high. This is the probability. We just need to be execute on it. We have to be actually execute on it. Still you just get scared by the execution. Just load the load size, but be a part of your trade. Just be a part of your plan. It is something I just wanted to see on the chart. It just printed same as it is on the chart, so I just executed. But I just want this price to go in my favor. SAP actually. Why it just dropping the volume? I just don't like the way how it just reacting. It should be continuously pushing upside quickly. It should be. So I think so. Yeah, just need to wait. I think so. I should like manage the risk if this current candle 0.05. What the hell is just happened with my keyboard? Okay. So if it just like come back into the range, I will going to be close 50% position. This is something I just need to do because the candle just clearly showing volume in it. Look at the current candle. The current candle just clearly showing volume in it. Look at this 50-minute time frame candle. It's printed more than 50 pips. It's like a 60 pips candle. Look at this one. It's just clearly showing volume in it. Next candle create a wick, break above the high. Then there is no business of this current candle to come back into the range. It should create a wick and continuously pushing upside. But if it just not tracking the way how I just wanted it to see, then I just need to start managing the risk. I should not like attach my emotion with this trade. I should have to be manage my risk. So yeah, if it just come below the previous resistance area, then I will just close 50% position there. Should we now put our SL under the current candle? I am just placing my stop loss. I just wanted to give it a little breathe. I just already lowered the load size. Like before that, I was just using like 0.20, 0.15. I just lowered the load size. 0.10 is there. Placing stop loss within the range because 30-minute candle still open. 30-minute candle. Look at this one. 30-minute candle broke above the high of the previous 30-minute, but it's still open. 50-minute close above the resistance area, but it's a 50-minute. It's just showing volume. So if this current candle break above its own high, very high probability it will continuously pushing upside. Understood? So this is the plan I'm just executed with and expecting it should have to be give me some continuation, but it's just like showing less volume right now. It should not be react like this. So now as it just broke its again its opening price, look at this one. So now if this current candle break its own low, then I will just close 50% of my position actually. But if it just break its own high, it will continuously pushing upside. Let's see. Okay, let's just see, wait and watch. Okay, 15-20 pips would be better to secure 90% position, bringing my stop loss a little here nearby the. Okay, so now if this candle just broke its own low, I'm just going to be close 50% position there. It should be continuously pushing upside now if there is volume. So just waiting. Now what I'm just going to be lose, I am going to be lose how much? It's just like a 22 pip stop loss. And even if it's like a 22 pip stop loss, I'm then just not going to be lose complete 22 pips. I just already have a next plan is, if this current candle break its own low, I will close 50% position. All right, so I'm just not going to be lose that complete 22 pips, but this thing should have to be shoot up. This is something I just wanted from it. Wow, what a struggle. These are the two rejection we're just having on the left hand side. It should have to be break above these rejection and continuously pushing upside. This is what I just wanted. Just waiting patiently. Just waiting patiently. So market went in my favor 80 pips. 80 pips. Come back into my break even. Now if it just come back to my break even, it should not be come back to my break even. It should have to be continuously pushing upside. Damn, where is the volume? If the previous candle showing volume in it, then where is the volume right now? I'm just going to be close my 50% position. I just do not like the way how it's just reacting. So I just close my 50% position. Now I just leave the 50% for my direction. That's all I can do. I just don't like the way how it's just reacting right now. If there's a volume, previous candle just showing volume in it, it should have to be continuously pushing in my direction ASAP. If it just stopped here, like it's just like dropping the volume, I just don't like this price action, to be honest. Previous candle clearly showing volume in it. 30-minute broke above the high of the previous candle. 15-minute close above the previous resistance area, showing clearly volume in it. Then why it is just standing here? Why it just continuously going to the upside, going to the downside? So I just lower my risk more now. I just close 50% at break even. See this one. So now what I'm just going to be lose, I am just not going to be lose anything. I'm just going to be lose like $10. That's just nothing for me. So now just going upside. Let's see. Now I can hold on to my trade without losing or without having any kind of fear. So whenever you just feel uncomfortable, even you're just in a trade, if it's just making you like some uncomfortability, it's just showing you some kind of uncomfortability, what you just need to do, just like close 50% position, just close 90% position. So you will be a part of your trade, you will be a part of your plan. And if it just never worked out, it will never get you into some kind of panic and wow, 14 piece, 15 piece, what a beautiful trade it was actually. But very beautifully done risk management actually. I have just 16 pips. So you guys just need to secure at least like 90% position here. It's in your favor 15 pips. Secure 90%, secure 50%. It's there's like a I would say there's like a FOMC later market just doing not showing like a clean volume in it, and still if you're just getting like 15 pips, you just like close 90-50% position there. So close at least like 90-50% position there. What I'm just going to do actually, I'm just going to bring my stop loss below the current candle now. So here you guys need to close 90-50% position here. Okay, Actually, if I was in a trade with my full position, definitely I will close my 90% position here and leave the rest with a break even or with the same stop loss. That what I could do. Made $10. Wow, very beautiful. Look at this one. If the previous candle just showing volume in it, why the current candle just reacting like this? It should have to be, as it just break above the high, it should be shoot up. So there's just like 4 minutes left as well for the candle to close. Let's see in these 4 minutes what we can grab. 16 pips, 17 pips. Wow, beautiful. 17 pips, 18 pips. Wow, 20 pips. Can I grab like 20 pips? Can I grab like 20 pips? 16, 16, 17, 17, 17. Oh, 10 pips. So now I'm just bringing my stop loss at break even. It just went in my favor. 17 pips. So I hope so. Many guys are just made money, just closed like 90%, 20%, 90%, 50% position in when market just went in their favor. Yeah, it's like a very beautiful setup actually. Should have to be continuously pushing upside. Can I grab 20 pips? Made 17 pips. Wow, beautiful. Thanks, bro. Always learn something from you in these session. Thank you so much. It's really appreciated. What time do you come live? 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 If you just ask me like 5 time, what time do you come live? I will never tell you 5 time when I will come live, when I will come live, when I will come live, when I will come live. Okay, 16 pips. Someone just got 16 pips on a YouTube. Very nicely done. Look at the way how the price action just like behaving right now. So there's just like 2 minutes left for that 30-minute and H1 candle to be closed. I'm just nothing to lose. That's why I'm just holding it. I'm just nothing to lose. It's like nothing to me. 15 pips, just like a very beautiful 15 pips. If this kind of structure, if this kind of market condition, if you're just getting like 15, 16 pips, that will be more than enough. To be honest, it's just like a more than enough. Okay, so the problem is the previous candle was 50 pips. I think it took the volume out. No, it's just not like that. It's just clearly showing volume in it, and the next candle should have to be continuously pushing upside. It's a FOMC later, so that's why my market just behaving like this. Yeah. So yeah, M5. Okay. Okay, let's just see what I can do. Wow. Let's just secure some position. 0.04. Money is money. Doesn't matter. It's $2, $3, 20, 17 pips. I'm just closing in 90% position. Okay. Don't look at the lot size. Again, I am just explaining you this thing. Do not look at the lot size. Even you're just using like 100 lot, the structure will be worked out in the same way. This account belongs to education. So look at the way when I execute, when I just didn't execute. So 30-minute H1, all time frame just closed in our favors. Already secure position here. Before that, I was just not like the price action, the way it just not showing volume. I just closed 50% position at break even, leave the rest I have just closed like at 17 pips, and still I just leave my 1% position there, close 90% position at the top. So yeah, it's like a very beautiful risk management, I would say. If you just like look at this stream, you will just understand the concept. Why? Number one, you just need to understand why I just didn't execute somewhere here. So I just secure money here by reading the candles, the way it just moved here, where I just executed. Even I just executed with the confirmation, it just broke above this whole rejection on the left hand side. High probability it should be continuously pushing upside in my direction. High probability, I just gave my trade a chance. Give my trade a chance, then market just stopped there. was not pushing the way I just wanted it to push. Then it just went in my favor 8 to 10 pips. Come back to my entry. What I have just done, I just closed 50% position there because it's just not comfortable. It's just not the thing what I just wanted to see. So I was just again realistic with the thing. I just close 50% position there. I didn't close 100%. I It's a part of my plan, so I just closed 50% because I saw something risky there. So close 50%. And at the same time stop loss was within the range. Then it just come closer to the previous range area. Then it just come back, come below the current candle low. Then it just come at a break even stage. Then I just close like 90% position as it just went in my favor 17 to 18 pips. Leave the rest to continuously pushing in my direction. See this one, how I just execute with my plan, how I was just managing the risk, how I was just like continuously dictating my things actually, how it should be worked out and how it should not be. So 30 pips, I am just need to see that how much pips I can get here. So this is the wick on the left hand side, that would be more than enough. 30, 30, 35, 35, or can I get 40 pips? Can I get 40 pips? 37, 35, okay, 35, 35, 36, 36, and 39, okay, 39, 38, 37, 38, okay, 40 pips. That's it. One 1 minute silence for those who just took cells here. W in the chats. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Win, win, win. YouTube subscriber can have enough to enroll an MFU. Yes. Runner close 26 pips. Very beautiful done. Peace 80%, 35 pips profit. Wow. Win, win, win. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, everyone just scored money here. Wow, what a beautiful, beautiful trade. With the patience, you can understand. If you just wait, there's a high probability that you will just get paid. Yeah, this is how education works actually. This is how education actually worked. Close 80%, SL now in profit, target 33.94. Wow, very nicely done, nicely done, nicely done. Keep it a bit longer and grab 35 pips. Wow, Lucas, very nicely done. Come on, wow, 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 wow. Look at this one. Trove, Trove just sent us. Wow, Trove, what a beautiful execution. Same entry as with me. Grab 40 pips, secure, I think 37 pips. Wow, secure 20 pips, secure 37 pips. Very, very nicely done. Still have one position to going on. Yeah, so I think so. You guys just like enjoying this education. Book 40% at 15 pips, 40% at 25 pips, rest at 40 pips. Very nicely done. 31 pips secure done. Wow, I think so. I should have to make video of this stream. It's like a very educational stream. First, we just like secure our money, didn't execute for the sales, was not comfortable. Then we just give our trade a chance by depending on the volume, the way candle showing volume close above the resistance area, or it just give us the confirmation breaking above all the rejection on the left hand side. Continuously was managing the stop loss, continuously was managing the profit as well. So yeah, I think so. It's just like a very beautiful live stream it was actually. So on count of three, everyone should have to be write W's in the chat. Let me just see this one. All right, so here I'm just going to be say 1, 2, and 3. W's in the chat. Wow, 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 win. Wow, W's in the chat as well in the on the YouTube. Wow, really, really nicely done. We just executed as an impulse entry with a confirmation, grab 40 pips. Very nicely done with the live stream. Education always wins. If you wait, you will get paid. All right. So I think so. It's been like more than 1 hour. We're just doing stream now. Yeah, it's been like 1.5 hour. So thank you so much, everyone, for having me. And yeah, it's like a clear proof. You guys just got there. If you just wait, you will get paid. Kaisa bro, should I look at the pips or the profit? You just need to look at the pips only, buddy. Just look at the pips. So thank you so much, everyone. We'll see you guys tomorrow, same time, 2:30 a.m. Eastern, for the live stream. And there's FOMC. If you just already make money, if you just already make money, just close the chart and come after FOMC. It's a advice from me to you. So just relax, chill now. Just like spend your time with your family, with your friends, whatever you just want to do, anything else in your life, just do that. Just don't look at the chart if you just already make the money. Just wait for the FOMC to settle its dust. Then another day, make a new plan. Then just execute. Wait for the structure to be formed. Clean traffic on the left hand side. Volume in your favor. Higher probability you will just make money. So thank you so much. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Till that, be safe. Stay tuned. Bye bye.